The risk of a poor hire is huge. You spend a lot of time, energy and money ultimately trying to hire the right people. We're in a unique space in the IFA world where we are a people business, and that goes from the staff all the way down to the clients. So the last thing we want to do is to bring the wrong person into the business. So culturally, we need someone to have the right experience, the right ticks on the CV, but we really need someone who joins a team, complements the team, and will move the business forwards. And that's what we've managed to find through our relationship with BWD. I think BWD were able to demonstrate to us in the process that they had worked with a number of similar firms in the space. They'd provided a number of senior hires throughout other businesses and our competitors, and that gave us the confidence that they had the understanding, the ability to fill the role, and ultimately to contact enough people and bring a rounded process to enable us to make a good decision for the business, really. The shortlist was exceptional. We had a number of people with varying backgrounds, levels of experience, geographical location in the country, from big banks all the way through to sort of more unique propositions in the market. So it gave us a really good cross-section of what was available, a good understanding of who is in the market today, and having that breadth was really useful and interesting when it moved into sort of further conversations with that shortlist. So the role was quite defined at the outset, but I think the shortlist presented and the regular contact and conversations with BWD allowed us to think further ahead, think a little bigger, and the role did sort of deviate slightly during the process, but I think the support from BWD was really important in understanding what did we think we need, and actually at the end result, what do we really need in the business, and were there some components perhaps we hadn't thought through earlier in the process. So the end result was the right result, but it certainly did change, not significantly, but enough to make a difference in terms of the end result. I wouldn't hesitate to recommend BWD to another founder or CEO. They were great and very supportive in the process. They listened, they understood the brief, they provided helpful guidance in terms of what that looks like, and then they went away and did what they do best. They went to the market, they found an exceptional list of candidates, and then were able to present that to us to find the right hire.